millions of pensioner households across the country, and some retirees living abroad, are set to receive the annual winter fuel payment over the coming weeks. No specific payment window has been announced, but guidance on Gov.uk advises that most payments are made automatically over November or December. Payments will continue until January 26, 2024, and letters started going out in October telling eligible households how much money to expect. This year's payment also includes the pensioner cost of living payment, which means people can expect to receive between £250 and £600, depending on their age and circumstances. However, many pensioners may be unaware that payments cannot be made into a National Savings and Investments (NS&I) account unless they already receive other benefits paid into that account. This means some people may need to contact the Winter Fuel Payment Centre to provide details of a different account for the money to be sent to. The change can be made over the phone on 0800 731 0160, Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., by email inquiry form, post and video relay. Full details about contacting the Winter Fuel Payment Centre can be found on Gov.uk here. Winter fuel payments will arrive in the same account where the state pension is paid, and those who received the money last year should receive it again automatically again this year, unless their circumstances have changed. Quick eligibility checks for winter fuel payment. To be eligible for the winter fuel payment, you must have been born before September 25, 1957 and lived in the UK for at least 1 day during the qualifying week of 18 to September 24, 2023. If you were born on September 25, 1957, unfortunately, you will not be eligible for the payment this year, but should get it next year. If you did not meet either of these qualifying criteria, or if you live abroad, you may need to make a claim. If you've had a winter fuel payment before, you do not need to claim again unless you've deferred your state pension or moved abroad. Find out more here. Below is an overview of key things you need to know about the winter fuel payments, including breakdown of payments by household type. Full details can be found on Gov.uk here. Who does not need to make a claim? You do not need to claim if you get any of the following: state pension, pension credit, attendance allowance, personal independence payment, PIP, carer's allowance, disability living allowance, DLA, income support, income-related employment and support allowance, ESA, income-based job seekers allowance, JSA, awards from the War Pension Scheme, industrial injuries, disablement benefit, incapacity benefit, industrial death benefit. How to make a claim? You can claim winter fuel payment by post or over the phone. Claim by post: fill in a winter fuel payment claim form for UK residents and send it to the Winter Fuel Payment Centre. The form and address details are on Gov.uk here. Claim over the phone: contact the Winter Fuel Payment Centre on 0800 731 0160. Lines are open Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Before making the call, have your national insurance number, bank or building society details and the date you were married or entered into a civil partnership, if appropriate, to hand. How much you will be paid: any money you get is tax-free and will not affect your other benefits. If you live alone or no one you live with is eligible for the winter fuel payment, you will get either £500 if you were born between September 25, 1943 and September 24, 1957, aged between 66 and 79, £600 if you were born before September 25, 1943, aged 80 and over. If you live with someone else who's eligible for the winter fuel payment, your payment may be different if you get one of the following benefits: pension credit, income-based job seekers allowance, JSA, income-related employment and support allowance, ESA, income support. If you do not get any of the benefits listed above, you will get a payment of either £250 if you and the person you live with were both born between September 25, 1943 and September 24, 1957, £250 if you were born between September 25, 1943 and September 24, 1957 but the person you live with was born before September 25, 1943, £350 if you were born before September 25, 1943 but the person you live with was born between September 25, 1943 and September 24, 1957, £300 if you and the person you live with were both born before September 25, 1943. If you and your partner jointly claim any of the benefits listed above, one of you will get a payment of either £500 if both of you were born between September 25, 1943 and September 24, 1957, aged between 66 and 79, £600 if one or both of you were born before September 25, 1943, aged 80 and over. If you get any of the benefits listed above, not as part of a joint claim, you will get a payment of either £500 if you were born between September 25, 1943 and September 24, 1957, aged between 66 and 79, £600 if you were born before September 25, 1943, aged 80 and over. If you live in a care home, if you are eligible, you will get either £250 if you were born between September 25, 1943 and September 24, 1957, £300 if you were born before September 25, 1943. Eligibility: if you live in a care home, you can get winter fuel payment. If you live in a care home, you will not be eligible if both of the following apply. You get pension credit, income support, income-based job seekers allowance, JSA, or income-related employment and support allowance, ESA. You lived in a care home for the whole time from 26 June to September 24, 2023. Get the latest record money news. Join the conversation on our Money Saving Scotland Facebook group for energy and money saving tips, the latest benefits news, consumer help and advice on coping with the cost of living crisis. Sign up to our Record Money newsletter and get the top stories sent to your inbox daily from Monday to Friday, including a special cost of living edition on a Thursday. Sign up here. You can also follow us on X, formerly Twitter, at @recordmoney_ for regular updates throughout the day. Who is not eligible for winter fuel payments 2023-24? You will not be eligible if you have been in hospital getting free treatment for more than a year, need permission to enter the UK, and your granted leave says you cannot claim public funds, were in prison for the whole of the week of 18 to September 24, 2023. You can read the full guide to this year's winter fuel payment on Gov. UK here. Join the Daily Records WhatsApp community here and get the latest news sent straight to your messages.